Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of a Let's Play EU4 Mewar. Well, we've been Barat for a little while, and we're something else in between. Many changes have come to our nation, but one thing never changes. War. War never changes. We recently beat up the Ottomans, which is fantastic. We took them on when they had superior numbers, and the thing is, we kind of felt comfortable about it the entire time. Obviously, in any video game, humans are always going to have an advantage over the AI through mobility. But even then, with the 2-to-1 disadvantage, I think we really made good use of what we got. One unfortunate slow APM moment where we got ourselves caught in what would have been a bad mountain battle. So we decided to peace out at that point, which is fine. I mean, we might have been able to take a little bit more from the Ottomans before peacing out, but kind of okay because we've got plenty of rebellion to deal with. A little bit. I mean, you know, just a soupçon of rebellion going on in our country, and kind of eager, with that being said, to still take the battle down to the southeast and just clean up our borders down over here if we can. We're only 38% overextended. We could consider going for another war immediately. I don't know if we will. We could maybe just take a beat for some manpower rebuild after what just happened there, and go ahead and do a little bit of rebel stomping, get ourselves restabilized, maybe even let the coring to finish, just because it will help, and then we'll see what comes up there. Speaking of, neither one of these two are parking in this province. I think I should probably do that. Or are you going to go rebel bust? I think you are, aren't you? Okay, yeah, all right, never mind. Good, as long as we got someone assigned to that. We can grab the military tech whenever we want, although we may as well wait for a little bit more of a discount. These two moving together is actually kind of awkward. Where were you moving to? You are moving over to the east. Let me just pause you here so that you guys split up and don't attrition each other quite as badly. Separatists, yeah. All right, now go ahead. Move back out over here. All right. Now, it would not surprise me if the Ottomans, and I think Russia as well, have been sending some spies our way, so we're going to go ahead and counter your espionage. Possibly against both of them here. Just because if they do foment unrest kind of things, it'll be a little annoying. Ooh, some culture changes have happened. That's great. Counter espionage, go. We are super duper ahead on Diplo. We could consider doing some more culture swaps. Again, ideally... Oh, one thing I do want to properly acknowledge is... Where's my building build mode? Oh, it is here. If we go here, that this button over here, even though it's not linked to a column, it does sort to benefit divided by cost, as opposed to clicking here, which is just the benefit period. A lot of times there's not going to be much of a difference, but it is going to be really helpful, especially when we've got like the stage 1 building somewhere, and we're looking to try to figure out where to build stage 2 buildings and do those upgrades. So yes, Aku, one of the people reminding me on Discord, and a couple others as well, and I'm sure people in the YouTube comments as well. So thanks for that. I will remember to use it. In fact, I guess it's preferable. I suppose so, although it's, again, very small edge case. Places that have a natural discount to buildings, that'll start to matter. And yeah, if we've got the half building thing. I still would wish we'd had something similar on the dev side. And to the best of my knowledge, there isn't. I mean, we can sort based on what the current tax modifier is. This local tax value... I mean, maybe that's what I am looking for. I guess this one's sort of, yeah. Although, I think this is sorting based on what modifier we get, but it's not doing the value division based on cost. Although it is giving some pretty cheap cost ones over there. Maybe it is doing what I want for that. I was just thinking we could do some more conversion, or it might be worth doing development. In 3 years, there is going to be enlightenment. Again, I think spreads out of universities. I'm wondering about spamming a bunch of universities. Now, you are standing still over here. I believe we want you to do some rebel busting in the north, because, yeah, things are pretty mucky. North and west, I suppose. You are going to be covering a fairly large area. I hope you're not going to be too overworked. We'll click a few more over here, just in case these are only just temporarily not rebellious. but we'll do that. It'd be nice to do some drilling, of course. We haven't done probably enough of it overall, but at the same time, I think the Rebel Stomp is the correct move. These rebellions are going to pop regardless, slowing them down a little. I mean, I guess it's still kind of helpful just to maybe increase the time in between. But mostly it's about me not having to worry about right-clicking to make some changes here. Porcelain and Messen? We're good for them. How's Europe looking? Are we still looking like super Catholic, by the way? Religion. Yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's not going to flip back at this point. I wonder if I should do, like... Is there value to us, maybe? Because we've got another idea coming up. Well, I was going to say soon. I actually don't know how soon it is. Tech level 26. Okay, not in 2 techs, we're going to have another one. You know, do we consider grabbing, like, espionage and using that to just become a bigger jerk in the Ottomans? I don't know. I think probably focusing on warfare things is probably the best way to keep going. Yes, this unit, this army is going to have a long way to walk for some of the things in the north, but it's also going to have a long way to walk down here, and it's going to happen. Oh, you're only level 4 fort. In the desert. Again, same situation as before, coastal desert versus inland proper desert. In this case, there's not more than 1 fort, and I think we are going to keep this one, but I would like to upgrade this. Although I suppose I can't quite yet because we are currently working to core this, so I can't currently construct. All right. All right, units are still moving. Oh! Oh! I've got 2 units moving to the same place over here. You're going down south. I guess you don't have to be rebel busting here. You know, I should probably leave someone over here in Bandar. Have you take over some of this so that this army that's down here can focus in the south. Actually, yeah, and same here, so you don't have to go quite as far. I think that is a good idea. We're going to see what we can do. Great project can be upgraded. Okay, that's fine and great and all, but universities. Local development costs. See, I don't care about that part. We could put it in a dedicated area and do that. We might end up doing some development here to get enlightenment to show up, but it is going to auto spread by itself by the virtue of having universities. So do we care about where things are? Why is it green here as opposed to orange or yellow? I don't know. What does that mean? I'm wondering if it's because... No, it does definitely have a building slot. Yeah. And then stripe. Well, this is working on something. Huh. Wish the tooltip would explain. We have places with negative build slots. That's actually kind of interesting. But we can always build a university everywhere because it always gives us a build slot. Should the universities be adjacent to each other or apart by 1? I'm trying to think what would be the fastest way to do the spread. I'm not sure. I'm kind of tempted to, like, even though I can't tell what the deal is with the green, I wonder if it's some hint about, like, the institution spread. We won't know, though, because it hasn't been created. But maybe they're sweet spots? Ooh. That's a lot of army tradition. I think we have to lose the stability here, even though it hurts. Brings it down to +1. We actually might be willing to bring it from +1 to +2. We'll probably wait for the coring to finish before we do so. Let's start trickling some universities. We still have a loan we could pay off, but because we've got inflation reduction, I'm not too worried. Okay, truce with Russia has ended. Thing is, beating up Russia would be, you know, kind of generally useful for us, right? Because we get more territory out of it. Are you moving? Are you at war some? Yeah, Persia. But part of me is like, maybe you need to keep Russia a little bit stronger by not declaring war on them so that the Ottomans don't just take some freebies from them too. That's probably foolish. Well, although if I can war somewhere, maybe I'll avoid Russia for now. You have arrived over here. This can't be taken right now. Hey, what you're gonna do? Go here, and then end up over here, please. And we'll put you on some rebel stomp. Smack, smack, smack. Counter espionage for now, I think, is good and fine. I'm itching to, of course, declare another war, but yeah, we should probably stabilize a little. Oh, I'll repay that loan. Forgot we took a cheap loan from Ethiopia. Our ships are doing ship things. You were hunting pirates. Oh yeah, so what is that looking like in the node here? Minus 99%. All right, that sounds pretty good. Ultra swap. But now that you're done here, actually, there's nothing yellow over here. In fact, I'd be more worried about rebellion over here. Hey, when I'm in unrest map mode, will it tell me like the rebels are separatists? It'd be great if it told me what kind of separatists. It does if you go here. Iothian separatists, except they're at 0%. Hegu separatists. Because that could be, those could be targets for harsh treatment. 10%. Malakan separatists. 50%. We could just send some troops over there. That might be the best thing to do. All right, let's do it. We don't really need you doing rebel busting down here. Yeah. Okay. You. Oh, skirting through there. Okay, that's fine. Well, hey, more conversions. That's great. Oh, we're coring. Right. I mean, you're shorter, but this is quite a lot cheaper for not much longer. I don't know, maybe I should be going for speed. Okay, you have finished over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to take over rebel busting of these areas. Because you're a lot closer. Maybe a little more over there. Okay. Good, keep it up. Yeah, maybe we'll get this down to just like, you know, less than a dozen rebel groups that are currently brewing. That might be a good idea. What's our national unrest modifier? Discontent. Yeah, that's from, I think, the espionage BS. Omani separatists. Where's it? Down there. Okay. Barak gets naive employer. 10%. Employer of the decade. Not always easy to deal with. One group of people appreciate. His advisor realized easy to persuade. Excited most in proposition. They're so content we have been able to lower their salaries. What? This is the opposite of what I expected based on the name, right? Naive employer. I thought, oh, they're gonna overcharge us, but no. We're just so relaxed that they are charging us less. Sure. I'll take it. Kind of a backhanded compliment. I don't know. Are we a naive employer, or are we simply a shrewd negotiator? I wonder where these Maori separatists are. I can't see the purple. It might be... Oh, it's way down there. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we've got some troops coming nearby. Ships are going back to pick up the other bits. Still wondering about having a stack of 44 transport ships, maybe, just so that we can do it all in one go. All right, at this point, we don't have a cheaper... Well, we've got cheaper ones over here, but let's go ahead and do Kutak. Despite the expensive costs, we have tons of money. Okay, years are still going. I'm still going to be spending money on universities. Getting ready for the Enlightenment. Revolt over there, which you're going to go deal with. Thank you. You guys are attritioning because you're at sea. We have quite a bit. I don't mess around with the estates as much until the later game. Yeah, we have 84% of the land. Actually, only the Rajput control any others. Wow. Okay. We could go and cancel more of the policies. Because absolutism's really powerful. On the other hand, those policies are too. And I'm not sure. I wonder where people land on that. Where do you guys land in terms of trying to balance your absolutism versus your estate policies and the benefits that they can give you? I mean, I'm sure there's like something you guys are saying, oh, you can cancel this or that or whatever, but... Oh, wait, hold on. There was one more. There was a loyalty one for the Rajput that I don't feel the need to keep. We just couldn't cancel it back to back. Yeah, probably this. Because I like the military power, and I like the governing capacity. But yeah, we can cancel this now. Okay. There we go. Get rid of the smash. So 2 more years ahead. Oh, 1 more year ahead of time. So yeah, right in 1700, we'll go ahead and pick Covered Way. Build us up some level 8 forts. Which is going to be useful next time we fight the Ottomans, who are apparently having fun attritioning themselves here. Fighting the Mamluks now. Yeah, cleaning all that up. Oh, you're moving, okay. Why are you getting attrition? Right, you're moving back from that fort. Good and fine. I mean, we're not going to spend much manpower doing these wars, but the rebellion's still a little bit annoying, so let's go ahead and boop a few more of those. I will let the overextension finish. Let me bring the speed up. Let the overextension finish. Increase our stability a level. I'm still happy I've done some culture conversions because I think that's going to be very helpful for us. In fact, do we want to do more? Well, again, maybe I'll wait until the institution. It might not be that useful because we will be kind of probably just spreading out wherever. Sorry, I was talking about doing development. Culture conversions, maybe I should just go ahead and do now. Yeah, why not? I want to do some of the big ones. I mean, they are probably the more likely ones to start shite. Solid. Well, we're not going to be stating you. Maybe that's the way to look at things. Not you. Where's this? Oria? Oh no, Oria is the culture. Balasor. Conceivably, we might decide to state this later on. Maybe that's a good place to culture convert. Yeah, it would be great to filter this for places that are currently states. Shoot. I'm not sure there's a good clean way to do this. If I bring this up and I go into political map mode. Probably not diplomatic. Just wondering if I could pull up a state versus territory map mode. States and territories. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Although, ooh. Now I need to differentiate, because I don't need to culture convert accepted cultures. Although I guess I can click around here. Territory. State. Why is that one? Why is that one bright green like that? Oh, yes, we can do this one. That was part of our plan before. There you go, back to state and territory map mode. Back to clicking through things, I guess from a more expensive point of view. Most likely, most likely, everything that we have stated is either primary or accepted culture. Oh, not over here. There we go. These places, this area over here is all have been made a state, which is why it's green. Oh, and you, and you. Okay. There you go. Burn off a little bit more. Give us a little bit more time. Waiting for 1700. We may or may not get the Enlightenment. What's it called? Institution springing right away. It's just a chance every year. Are we out of sailors? We are out of sailors. Well, maybe rather than hit this immediately, maybe we'll do a little bit of military development along the coast. Well, actually, we might just do both. Revolts, that should deal with it fine. There's our cores. So now that our cores have popped, I think I'm going to bring us back up to a +2 stability. Oh, we still have a little bit. One more month. Culture. Oh, Enlightenment did spring immediately. All right. Oh, that didn't finish, but it's not going to add much. So let's go ahead and boost the stability to level 2. It's going to help with overall unrest issues. That discontent is still kind of annoying. I can purchase another ability. I suppose I'm not really using the autonomy change cooldown. It is a good way to generate more absolutism, but we're at our cap right now, so I'm not worried about it. I don't mess with it too much. So I guess we'll take that in case I decide to change rivals, although it's fairly unlikely. Let's go ahead, do development. And I'm going to do military development of anywhere along the coast. Actually, again, there we go. I want to make sure that the military icon is green to show that it gets decent value from that. And it might make sense to go and develop the ones that are already higher number because it's more likely that we've built things that multiply manpower or will in the future. So barracks or the naval thing. But if we do get more sailors from increasing this, which actually I've been just going because of comments suggesting it. Maybe they're wrong. I hadn't actually checked, but I believe that is correct. Okay, implement it there. I think we'll still go ahead and grab this technology because we're far away from Enlightenment. We'll likely keep bumping up against this. We could just keep spending on development, but I think we'll go for this. And then the question becomes, do we build more universities for the Enlightenment spread, or do we get our level 8 forts going on? Innovative ideas. That's right. I forgot about innovative ideas improving this. Dang it. That is one of the ways we often focus. Oh, if we had a scientist. Which I think is one of the admin titles, but where's your artist, master of the mint? There you go. Oh, natural scientist. Wait. Our capital then. Hold on. Where's our capital? Does anyone remember? Yeah, there you go. Capital of Dip Tech 20 with the scientist does get the extra boost. Sweet. Well, maybe what I should do is make sure that you have a university here as well, because that should get it to develop in the province a little bit faster, and then start to spread. I think I will throw down another set of universities. Maybe it should be concentrated just so that it actually does spawn in more provinces. So if it has universities and hit all adjacent provinces, it probably doesn't stack. So I'm wondering about if we do 2 spaces in between, then that'll cover more land. I'm sort of just doing, let's say, back the napkin math, but I'm just sort of, you know, eyeballing the math. Because then more provinces will be adjacent. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. It's not about it being adjacent to a university. But more provinces with a university will develop it and then spread to adjacent provinces. Probably the spreading from a university province isn't actually going to matter. We're probably going to embrace once it's spread to places with universities, and then we'll save up the money. I suspect that's what things will end up with, but we'll see. Let me go and do that one, just because it is our lowest fort right now. Pragmatic sanctions. Order firstborn children, even to a woman. Female heir, do you have... Can we check other people's heirs? Regency for Elizabeth von Habsburg. So I'm assuming that's an event that procs, that can proc there when the HRE leader has a female heir. Or something like that. Okay, rebel factions have shrunk dramatically. Let's provoke that now. And Yemeni. There we go. Go take care of that. Wow, and that's it. Okay. Then who's allied to who over here? If we want to take Bengal again. Makar, that's quite a lot. How about Orissa and Ayutthaya? You know what? I don't hate that one bit. We can move this army up over here. Although we have to remember Ayutthaya's got some pretty decent numbers. Since when am I going to pay attention to what the peasants want? Local tax increase. Gain 2 base tax. Oh, how lovely. Done, done, done. Advancement of the gurus. Okay, that's fine. Still out of sailors. Let's grab, because Ayutthaya is going to have a bit of a fleet. Let's dock everyone real quick. We'll get them in position. There's the loan renewal. That's fine. Get them in position so that they're not in an attrition state before we start this war. And also, so we're in a good place to do some butt kicking afterwards. And a lot of ship upgrades are due there, too. I think we'll probably think about doing that after the war. But for now, if we go to our level 8 forts and sort by cost... There we go. I wonder if sorting by... Yeah, improvement value doesn't do anything for this part here. Because it doesn't actually... The forts don't give us any numerical benefit. You're a war with Ayutthaya. You know what? I'm going to say no currently, because it might just encourage you to stand in annoying places. All right. I don't have a diplomat, don't I? That is correct. We do have a lot of forts. Probably too many. Actually, how do I feel about this fort here? I feel like we probably don't need it. Well, maybe what I'll do is I'll dismantle that after the war. Can I see... Okay, these in the north, yes, make a tremendous amount of sense. There, probably there, yes, as well. How about these? Okay, I'm going to cancel you two. Only 50% will be refunded. That one, give me the full amount. I wonder if I'd canceled something else. That's not a bad spot. Okay, but maybe I will reconsider doing bulk fort upgrades. Until I might purge some numbers. Okay, diplomat is now free. Declare war. We have good relations. Send an insult. Declare war. No, we don't. Excellent. Conquest. Again, I think show superiority is still the way for us to go. Oh, we need to wait until the 20th of July. No one will join us. That's fine. We don't need them to. All right, let's go. Ooh. A note from Nasara Valama, our quartermaster. Is it because you're Hindu? It's always served you and brought the best of my ability. However, it's with a heavy heart that I must announce my resignation as your quartermaster. Declaration of war on Orissa's crossed the line. Cannot remain silent and face your crimes against my religious brethren any longer. Have I ever seen that before? Wow. We'll take a Sikh dude with morale of armies boost. Sure. All right. Move in, move in. Move in. Take all the forts. If you can actually... I guess I can get you... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, they've got some big stacks. Their tech level is also fine. Well, this is farmland. Actually, maybe we'll go ahead and start that. We might have a numbers advantage, but at least the terrain won't be a problem, and they might not be willing to attack us without a serious numbers advantage. What we can do to catch out these fleets. Bam, bam, bam. Holy War. Start another Holy War CB. Win that naval battle. We'll get some repairs, mostly on the captured ships. Not too worried about them doing anything else now. Got that military tech. They're occupying some stuff over here, but that doesn't matter. We'll keep working on that slowly. I don't think I'm going to do the... Well, we are well ahead on military tech now. Do I want to rush these sieges? This war's not terribly threatening. On the other hand, we save attrition. We get ourselves in a better position for the follow-up war. Let's do it. Hopefully we've got access rights to Pegu. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. Because we want to send more people into IFI and territory. Possibly is a much higher priority than anything that's going on here, actually. So we're going to want to separate piece them out first. You're nearly repaired. We'll execute the factor. Okay, you come over here, please. Coastal siege is going much faster. Huh. Oh, is this our level 3 siege guy? Level 2 versus level 1? Level 8 forts, and it's not like we have a blockade going on. In fact, let's go ahead and do this. Siege of Ayutthaya is done. Someone's already coming to this fort siege. I guess I'll just split you in half. A little leery about making you too small. Okay, that's done. We'll go stand over here. We'll be ready to jump on this group. Okay, so I don't need to do the sea blockade anymore. Be able to beat them as is. I mean, we're all the same tech level. Could detach a siege over here. Wait, did our siege percentage chance just go down? That's rude. That movement does suck too. I wonder if we could just beat them. I mean, there's a good chance. I guess we'll just have to wait. Move there, move there. All right, yeah, they're occupying a bunch of stuff down here. We might want to build a fortress down here. So we don't have one at all, and it might be useful. Heck, we might want to build one across the strait crossing or something. I don't know. Let's say Iceland. All right. Hey, when did this all become Sweden? Wasn't it, like, Denmark here and there? Maybe there was some sort of, like, union. I'm not sure. It's probably been like that for a while, but I'm not entirely certain. So this is a very relaxed war, obviously, where we have zero concerns about anything. Oh, come on. Why don't you tick over? I want to go and slam everyone into this army here. Some cheap conversions now. Actually, you go there, you go there. That's done. Lovely. Come over here. And then we're going to do a double slam into Kutak. I know it looked like I reset this movement, but that's just a visual thing as it redraws it. Yeah, we can lose admin power for now. I mean, the other penalty's not bad either, but... Thank you very much for the free sailors. That's actually incredibly helpful. Absolutely slammed those guys. Got huge amounts of war score. I mean, it was their whole army, so that kind of makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and detach, like, just a couple of infantry. And we'll get them to go ahead and carpet siege the rest out over here. And then the other armies... move down over here, please. They have quite a decent army down there, but... again, not a threat. Persian separatists. Do we want to send someone over this way? Maybe. Or I could, maybe for these guys, harsh treatment them. If I gains core. Defectors event triggers. Here, we'll just... one province with some autonomy, who cares? Makes no difference. Oh, you're still in rebel busting over here. You would have been able to catch the Persian separatists. Ow! Dang it. Kind of a waste of military power to smack them down. I thought we had no one in the area. All right, well, we'll go ahead and put a cut in here. Obviously, this war is going stupendously well. We're going to be looking to separate peace out Ayutthaya first. Probably take an extensive amount of territory. We do have to declare on Pegu again. Yeah, they're not allied to anyone that matters. In fact, we could probably just eat Pegu and Mongpai. We might literally just go and war them immediately after this one. I suppose it might depend a bit on our overextension. We could consider doing some vassalizations, but I'm not sure that it's worth the time at this point. We do have a relationship slot open, and it's unlikely that we'll be able to find a very powerful ally to fill that slot. And push comes to shove, we could just go over our limit for a while, but I don't know. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.